introduce yourself, Kok Hin. How many years? What were you doing before and before you entered the real estate industry?
Okay, morning boss and morning PropNexans. Okay, so prior to entering the industry, I was officer in the Air Force where I served 13 years, so I was a regular. And then after that, I continued serving 5 years in the ministries, step board, and in the hospital. Yep. So all in all, I spent 18 years serving the nation. And then after that, I jumped into property straight away, full time, 5 years ago. And next month will be starting my 6th year. Yep.
Okay. So, which was the first company that you joined?
All right. Since day one till now is PropNex till now.
Okay.
Yep.
You know, why did I call upon Kok Hin? Here is this. First and foremost, he had a very colorful career in the armed forces regular as an officer and an engineer. And thereafter, in the civil service, continued for 18 good years. But he chose to embark on a real estate journey. How has things changed ever since coming to real estate?
Well, I think it's a very, very big change. For me, it's that now I have the freedom to choose what I want to do and the freedom to work with who I want to work with. And it affected me a lot in the sense that it affected me very positively in my life. All right, now I see much more meaning in whatever I do. And also, it have affected my family in a very, very huge way. In fact, just 3 years ago, I retired my dad.
Okay. And before that, did you get a chance to spend a lot more time with the purchase of your property together with your parents?
Yes, actually, what happened is that maybe I share a bit of why I entered the property industry. All right, it is because I bought a EC in Seoul Acres in 2015. At the point of purchase, I wasn't an agent, never thought I'll become one. All right, so just before TOP, I calculated the proceeds from my HDB because I need to sell my HDB to get my keys to my EC. So from there, I calculated and I roughly estimated, wow, I can make a profit of $300,000. So in my 18 years in civil service, I've saved nothing close to $300,000. So from there, I realized, wow, property is a very good way of building your wealth, rather than working for someone else, even if it's for the nation. And also because for me, I come from a very humble background family. Yeah, my father is a taxi driver. My mom is a housewife. Yep. So they are staying with me. That's why I bought a 5-bedder in Seoul Acres. Yeah, because it's a 3-generation. I have 2 girls. Yeah. So when the day I took the key to Seoul Acres, my parents, they were really, really, really very thrilled, really very, very happy. Coming from such a humble background that they never thought in their entire life they will be able to stay in the condo. So from there I realized, wow, property can bring a lot of joy to people's life, like how it brought joy to me, other than the profits. Yeah, so this is part of the reason I entered the property industry, and also I wanted to learn how to invest in property as well.
So when you collected the keys to Seoul Acres, you were not a real estate agent yet?
The day I collected was 2nd April 2018. I wasn't an agent yet. I was an agent in 8 August 2018.
Okay, so that's where you made a decision to say that you want to focus on a real estate career.
Yes, correct.
Okay. And from then and until now, you see, at that time, I remember a lot of people, when we say you want to buy Seoul Acres, they say, Hiya, Choa Chu Kang, you want to buy Seoul Acres EC at Choa Chu Kang. Did you have any of this encounter?
Plenty. Like seriously, you pay 800 per square foot for a Choa Chu Kang EC. Just a few years earlier on, you can buy a freehold property in the Katong area for the same per square foot. So it's like a lot of people are like, seriously, you pay this out of money for Choa Chu Kang. It's really, yeah.
How have your property appreciated right now?
Okay, currently, if I sell my property, it will be worth around about 2 million, perhaps. So if I sell my property now, I will have made a profit of about $800,000 to $900,000.
I'm not surprised at all, because even yesterday, Business Times article commented ECs are the one that makes the huge amount of profit. And if for those of you who be not aware, unless of course you attended my consumer empowerment seminar just 2 days ago, who can guess The person who sold in year 2023 and the EC, how much was the capital appreciation, the highest capital appreciation who sold on the EC for this year? How much do you think it is? What is your guess?
Should be $700,000-800,000.
1.53 million EC for this year. The second highest, also 1.2 over million. Can you imagine? EC is a privilege. That's the first information that many people did not realize, right? Yeah, that's not the only point. I did another analysis and I shared the slides during the consumer empowerment seminar just a couple of days ago, 2 days ago. Do you know the top 10 executive condominiums in Singapore? Number 10 condominium. That means you say ECs mean sold acres, whatever, all that. So many of the names that you have the condominium, because I cannot just immediately recollect back all the names. The 10 average profit of all the owners who sell in 2023 exceeded $500,000. Number 10 condo. I mean, I'm not talking about one house, That condo may have got more than 10 to 20 people. There are some condo got 30 people sold just in the last 6 months. The average of every of these owners make is more than $500,000. Okay, so what about your real estate journey? Other than that, did you invest any other thing, property?
Yes. So in fact, a lot of my neighbors, they keep asking me, like, when I meet them, they will ask me, hey, how about your unit, 5-bedder, have you sold? So I did not sell. Why is that so? Because for a huge family like mine, if I need to buy another 5-bedder, if I sell mine, I'll probably pay around the same price. And I really love my current unit because it's a dual balcony. The cross ventilation is superb. Yeah. So what did I do was I decoupled. Yeah. So basically, my wife bought over my share. Yeah. And I'm staying in the house now. And I bought a brand new launch, a 4-bedder for investment.
4-bedder for investment.
Yes, boss.
Amazing. I'd give him a round of applause. You know why I say that here is this. Life transformed. 18 years as a civil servant. I'm not saying anything against civil servant. I was a civil servant for good 13 years. In fact, you were in the forces for 13 years before you cross over another 5 years. The only difference, I had 5 years head start. After 13 years, I come to real estate. You 18 years. But you see, immediately how things can change. Yep. That not only you create your wealth, you value add, you see the joy in your customers, and you're able to accumulate. Not only you own a property that is a 5-bedroom, that is well above 2 million, you're able to buy another property, 4-bedroom as an investment. Yep. My question here is this. Why I selected Kok Hin is because not only is a platinum achiever, just this year alone, he have closed 17 sold acres. How do you get the clients? Every day you sit down there just walking around talking to people about selling houses or what?
Okay, so for me, I didn't throw a single flyer. I didn't spend a single cent on Facebook marketing. Yeah, so it was actually built up. Sorry, Chanel, because I see a lot of noise coming from there. Okay. Okay. So basically, I started sowing my seeds in Soul Acres 8 years ago when I first bought Soul Acres. So what happened back then was I want to join a Facebook group and see the updates of the construction, go and get group buy, all this type of stuff. And then I realized that all the Facebook groups are either by property agents or by contractors. So when I go inside all the Facebook group, all I see is advertisement. So I thought, hey, why not I start one group by resident for resident? Because on the launch day itself, booking day, I bought 1 unit, my brother bought 1 unit, my secondary school friend bought 1 unit. So I thought, hey, I can easily gather 6 of us to start the group already. So from there, it started off, and the community become quite closely knitted. We have a Telegram, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so it's from there that I slowly built my network over the past 8 years.
And at that time, 6 years ago, you were not even a real estate agent.
Yes, 8 years ago, I wasn't agent yet.
Your foresight, very good. Straight away start a chat group and get all the owners come together and then straight away quit and become a real estate salesperson. Okay, good. I'm really happy to hear that. But okay, when I look at it in some of the transactions in June, okay, I've seen that you have closed Soul Acres, for sure Soul Acres. But I also see that you have closed Atelier, Piccadilly Grand. Who are these buyers who bought the Piccadilly Grand and Atelier?
Okay, almost 100% of my sales this year all came from Soul Acres. That means after I sell their house and then I bring them, assist them on their asset progression. So both my Piccadilly and Atelier clients are also from Soul Acres. So it's something that I feel really proud, that some of my neighbors, and some of them, they're pretty young. Yeah. So it's just that over the past 5 to 8 years, their salary has increased, and they have made their first pot of gold. So what's next for them? Yeah. So for me, usually I spend multiple rounds, usually at least 3 rounds with my clients, speaking to them, understand their needs, doing the financial assessment for them. And for some of them, I realized that they can actually do that. Yeah. So for my Piccadilly Grand, it's a family of 4. So they really love the area. They're looking for the area. So from there, I realized that, hey, wow, Piccadilly is a steal. They bought one of the highest floor, 3 plus, 4-bedder dual key. So at less than 2,001 per square foot, in my mind was how to lose money. It's a super safe entry. Yeah, and Atelier as well, when I look at it, it's like less than 2,008 per square foot.
And it's a freehold, right?
It's a freehold. Okay. Yeah, and the neighbor also not selling cheap. Yeah.
Okay. You see, I think Kok Hin has brought about a Singapore story. How for himself, staying in a public housing, being able to upgrade it, making about a $300,000 profit, plowing back the money into an executive condo, buying the biggest unit so that you can bring the joy to your parents, and accumulating to buy a second property, and at the same time helping people, other Singaporeans who are in Soul Acres, to achieve their dream, shifting and moving through the capital appreciation to other properties. Amazing. You don't recruit people to teach and train and guide them.
This is the common question for the past 5 years, because I feel that at this current point of time, I prefer to really 100% focus on my clients and really helping them through the journey, because I'm a beneficiary of this industry to bring me to who I am. So I want to help a lot more average Singaporeans like myself, who 10 years ago when I left the force, I was jobless for a few months. If you ask me, do I ever dream of getting a condo? It was beyond my wildest dream. When you're jobless, after leaving the force, you're lost, you don't know what's going on next. So for me, is that it's never occurred to me that in just a span of 10 years, I'm able to, get a condo, get a second condo for investment, all this. So I want to help more every Singaporeans like myself to achieve better things in life through property. So for now, I prefer to focus.
Okay. Congratulations to Kok Hin for his amazing journey. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you, boss.